World War III has started and I have been drafted to join the army. After many training sessions, I was finally set on a mission that would determine if I'm capable to serve. They sent me to a random house in the middle of nowhere, where I must collect multiple items within a given time. They especially told me that I'm not allowed to run, otherwise I will be discharged from the army, aka executed for being unfit to serve. I just have to collect items. It can't be that bad. What is that? It's probably fine. This is not fine! Nah! My instructors don't know this, but I actually drank an entire bottle of magic vodka, allowing me to cheat death and restart my mission. If you don't know what magic vodka is, welcome to the channel. You now have to watch all 8 videos before this one to understand the lore. It turns out this house is haunted by supernatural demons, who just so happen to be fans of the FNAF franchise. Their love for the series going so far, they started cosplaying as the Fazbear band. Why? I will explain later. For now, I have to collect all 5 objects under a minute. You may think these items are food, weapons, or something that would help us win the war. No, these aren't important. What is important is a baseball cap. We can use these to blind enemies in close combat. Even better, a mug. This will be used to incapacitate enemies more effectively. Forget tranquilizers or other harder objects. Mugs are far more effective. Going to this mission, I was equipped with brand new military technology, Instant Collect. When walking up to an object, I can pull out a keyboard and press E. This will instantly teleport the object into my inventory. This is the tech we got. We could have had portal guns, mechs, or guns that gave people a heart attack. Wait, that was already made. How am I supposed to do this without running? No way. Something actually useful? This is the map machine. The same one that was used to win World War II. Trust me. Hold on. I gotta reduce motion blur. Whoever built this house should be sent to prison. 2 items remain. 1 more. No! Oh god! Did I actually lose him? I've been stuck on this for many hours, trying to complete the mission without running. This is impossible. Oh, I wonder who's calling me at this hour. Hello?
If you don't beat this, you are gay.
It's time to win! The only thing worse than still having virginity is dying gay, so I finally logged in. Oh, telephone. Perfect for strangling enemies and my obtain the math machine. Vintage film. I wonder if it has 20 seconds remain. I ain't dying gay. Baseball cap. 5 seconds! Yeah! I've done it. I acquired every object within a minute without running. I completed the mission. It's time to leave this place once and for all. Wait, why are there 3 more characters listed under Freddy? Oh no. This mission is called Operation The Joy of Creation Reborn. I was sent here by Major Nixon. Don't get us confused. I have an X in my name and he doesn't. Meaning, by Elon Musk's standards, I'm cooler. The purpose of this operation is to eradicate the ignited demons, and if I succeed, the door to Fazbear's Fright will open, and I will be able to take down Springtrap, the one responsible for the Ignited's existence. Freddy has been eradicated. Next on the list is Ignited Bonnie, who resides in the place where every deadbeat son lives, the basement. Technically, Bonnie is Springtrap's deadbeat son, but what does deadbeat mean? According to Google's AI, a deadbeat person is someone who is lazy and actively avoiding work. But its true meaning is actually getting beaten to death by Bonnie, as that's exactly what will happen if he catches me. But you know what's more powerful than a fist? A gun! Wait, this is a toy gun. I was wondering why it was sold at a toy store for $3. It's fine. All I need is determination and sheer fucking will. The objective is exactly the same as before. Acquire 5 objects within a minute. If I fail, the demons will be allowed to exit the property and enter the general public and kill everyone they see. This information was provided to me by Nixon after consuming 16 shots of American whiskey. I'm not allowed to doubt him, so I trust him. Did you know I'm actually a labyrinth navigator? I escaped many mazes, the ones in children's books. Subscribe if you're impressed. A poster. Finally, I could use this to wipe my ass. Fun fact, did you know your brain can store moments of your life? These are called memories. As you can see, this is a highly educational channel and you should like and subscribe. I use my brain to memorize the layout and the object spawn points. Here we go. Walk forward. forward. Avoid Bonnie's eyes and fists. Turn left. Collect math machine. Turn right. Collect vintage pole. Backtrack. Far left. Right. Obtain the phone. Take 2 rights and obtain toilet paper. 1 item remains, that being the baseball cap. As you can see from the footage, my reaction was calm and collected. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Only 2 igniteds remain before I can face against Springtrap. The next one I went after is Foxy, who resides in the attic like an out-of-order animatronic. The reason for that is because during a solar eclipse, Foxy did not use safety glasses, so he stared at the sun with his naked eyes, claiming it was fine. It was in fact not fine. This caused a permanent damage, making his eyes sensitive to strong light sources. This is the reason why Foxy is the easiest ignited to beat, since I can use my flashlight to stun him for a couple of seconds, allowing me to collect all items on the first try. Wait, this comment said that their appearance in one of my videos damaged their public reputation and I must make up for it if I don't want to be executed by Shemaine. No. At last, the final demon of the Ignited family remains. Chica, the hardest character to beat. This level made people die inside. This level made insane people go insane. This level was used by the military to torture prisoners of war. This level is so cruel and mind-breaking, many consider it a war crime. It can't be that bad, see? There's very little footage left. Oh, it's fine. As long as I have determination, I can do anything. This section takes place outside, and I must obtain 10 drawings within 5 minutes. I must do this while doing an American's worst nightmare, walking. But I'm not American, so it's fine. In the last video, I spoke my first language, and my comment section was wondering if I'm from Russia. To tell you the truth, I'm actually an alien, according to the US government. Instead of being deported, I was sent to fight in the military. This is the reason why I'm here and being treated as disposable. Don't share this idea with the government. What makes this section hard is the size of the map. It's the biggest map out of all sections, yet somehow still smaller than my audience's ego. I have to do this while playing red light green light with Chica, and like every woman, if I stare at her for too long, she will get pissed and murder me in cold blood. I knew that in order to complete this objective, I will have to get used to my surroundings. So for the first time in my life, I went outside and came face to face with grass. I stared at it and it stared back. I knew that if I wanted to beat Chica, I will have to overcome my fear and touch grass. I reached out. My hands were shaking from fear. I couldn't do it. But then I remembered what Nixon told me. If you don't overcome your fears, you will die alone. He's right. I made it this far facing against literal demons, and yet I'm too afraid to touch grass. I reached out once more. I had to do this to take down Springtrap and prevent the Great Rapture, an event that may end the world. I have to be strong. I closed my eye, took a deep breath, and launched forward to touch grass. I did it! Let's go! You gotta be It's fine. I don't need to touch grass. I will simply memorize the layout and all of the page's locations. After all, I am a maze navigator. Therefore, I can do this. I can't do this. It's time for Plan B. Markiplier! I studied his playthrough for many hours, and after enough time, I was ready. Spin until I see the poster. Look to the right and walk on over to the second page. Continue forward to the third page, then to a nearby lantern. Cut through the forest and step on the path. Go opposite of the fence lantern into the forest and obtain the little shit. Return to the path for the sixth page. Continue on and obtain the fence drawings. Stay on a straight path until the 8th page. Continue on until I see the page on another post. Turn around and continue down the path, pass through 2 boulders, and finally find the fence door. Snort cocaine, walk left, and collect the final page on the tree. I've done it. I've beaten all ignited animatronics without running. We are not ready to infiltrate Fazbear's Frights yet. I have a confession. We didn't eradicate the ignited, but we did capture them in this room. The reason why those items were important is because the ignited are tied to them. After we secured all of those items, they became trapped in this place, and to truly erase them, we must destroy those items. To do that, I have to shut off the light and enter this hellhole. And after sacrificing all of the items to these creatures, the ignited band was no more. The time has come. I drove on over and entered Fazbear's Fright. I received a call from one of my sergeants. I know how military works. Trust me. He explained that in order to eliminate Springtrap, I must burn the entire place to the ground by smashing the pipes around the place and lighting it up with a lighter. The bad news is they ran out of budget to provide me with tools necessary for this job. The good news is they put that budget into hacking the surveillance system of every American. I mean, of Fazbear's Fright. Allow me to use cameras on my phone, and I can even play sounds. Oh, by the way, running is still illegal. Yeah, I took a stroll around the place until I found the hammer. How convenient. Some would say too convenient. What you likely don't know is that I know this place in and out. Plot twist. Meaning, when I see Springo on the cameras, I know exactly where he is. This is the power of being a maze navigator. Since I can't run, I had to rely on this knowledge and the audio sounds. I spotted Springo coming my way, so I backtracked and beat the shit out of an innocent pipe. Fun fact, Springo has a huge hatred for this pipe, meaning as long as I don't flash my light everywhere, he will never march through here. Don't ask how I know this. So close now. Damn, God has blessed me with a hammer early on, and I was able to smash the safe zone pipe. Did you know that Springtrap worked with Evil MatPat and Scott Coffin to create the Igniteds? That property belonged to Evil Scott, and they allowed the demons to manifest in his house. These are Nixon's words, not mine. Ping pong. I used my military experience to enter sneaky mode and sneak by Springtrap. Damage the fourth pipe in the office. Fifth one in this place. Bonnie kindly donated me his lighter because he knows what would happen if he didn't. The final pipe resides with Foxy, and at last, all pipes have been damaged. All I have to do now is ignite the fire and burn down the establishment. Using the power of audio and patience, I waited till Springo was far enough for me to walk to the entrance. I've done it. The place is on fire. Now I just have to get out of here. As I was walking through the raging fire, I realized something. If World War III started, why am I doing a random mission? Why did I have to prove myself? Why not just send me to the front lines? Who are we even fighting? A phone call right now? Hello? Shemaine?
That's right.
Why are you calling me?
You are a fool, Nixon. World War III was never a thing. I made it up.
But what about the training? What about this mission?
My army has grown far and wide. This whole time you were trained by my military.
Impossible. Nixon would never sell his soul to someone like you.
And he did. I knew Evil MatPat was a threat to my regime, so I sent you on this mission to eradicate his creations. And now that he's no longer a threat, I can move forward with world domination. Thank you for your help, Nixon. Goodbye.
You son of a bitch! I gotta get out of here, and when I do, I will seek revenge. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I didn't realize you swung this way. There's no way! I'm dying. Die!